Hello and welcome to this Osborne Clarke webinar on UK government support measures to help businesses cope with the economic effects of COVID-19. We're delighted that you're able to join us. My name is Ashley Morgan. I'm a senior knowledge lawyer and I head up the client knowledge function at Osborne Clarke. I'm joined today by my colleagues Julian Hemming, who's a partner in our employment team, Omar Al-Noaimi, who's a partner in our finance team, Ian Hyde, who's a partner and heads up our tax disputes practice, and Ian Wilkinson, who's a partner in our real estate team. This webinar is live and will also be available on demand afterwards, but it's worth highlighting that the situation is of course evolving very rapidly, which is illustrated by the fact that details of the job retention scheme were published late last night. So the issues that we're discussing today are subject to change. I should also say at the outset that we are obviously joining from our homes, so we're somewhat dependent on Wi-Fi connections and quiet households. So please do bear with us if there are any interruptions in sound quality or otherwise. You'll find a Q&A box at the bottom right of your screen, so please submit any questions as we go along. We'll do our best to answer as many questions as possible in the final 15 minutes of this webinar or offline afterwards. The first issue we're going to look at is workforces and employment. Here to discuss the employment issues, what we're seeing on the ground, and the job retention scheme is Julian Hemming.
Thanks, Ashley. Good morning, everyone. As Ashley said, I'm an employment law partner, and if you're interested in the issues for self-employed people and contractors, we will be putting out updates about that and possibly a webinar on that subject, so look out for that. I am going to be covering our initial thoughts on the latest guidance on the government's job retention scheme that was issued last night and which you can find on the www.gov.uk website. But before we get into that, I thought I would touch on the issues that are on the slide in front of you. And it's worth reminding ourselves that the key overall obligation on employers is to provide a safe system of work for workers and employees, including those who are still in your place of work and those who are working from home. We do provide guidance on this, but the Health and Safety Executive website is also quite helpful, so do take a look at that. One of the other areas that we're grappling with, particularly since the closure of schools, is the working arrangements around childcare and other caring responsibilities. And as you will know by now, the government guidance is that all of us who can work from home should do so. And it includes those of us presenting this webinar, as Ash has mentioned. That is throwing up particular issues for those with childcare responsibilities and other caring responsibilities. And to address the need to balance caring and work responsibilities, employers are looking at a number of different approaches. And some of the examples of those include allowing employees to work outside of core hours to work around their childcare or to share their childcare responsibilities together with a partner. Some clients are using a holiday to cover childcare in shorter blocks, so allowing their employees to take some holiday specifically to deal with childcare issues, and to work reduced or part-time hours on a temporary basis if that will help. And we've also created a buddy system where two employees who can service the same clients can work together to make sure that they can share their childcare responsibilities between them. I think it's also worth remembering that with employees increasingly keeping in touch through social media, and a lot of us have various WhatsApp chats and so on, a reminder from employers of the best practice of these forums is probably a good idea, because some of the material that is being shared may not exactly tie in with your IT policy. But of course, we all need to be sensitive about that, but it's something just to think about and to bear in mind.